It says, we hate Islam because it promotes child marriage, slavery, sex slavery, killing apostates. Now, what did you mean by that?
It is undisputed that Muhammad himself, the prophet, who is supposed to be the perfect moral character for all mankind, that he, when he was in his 50s, married a little girl who was 6 years old. And he had some relations with her before she was 9, but when she was 9, he consummated the marriage. This is the perfect human being by Islamic standards, which is why Islamic jurisprudence has always concluded that it's okay to marry a little girl and also to have sex with her. The messed up aspect of this is that you cannot really make excuses for this and say those were different times, people had to marry young and all that. Muhammad was in his 50s. He already had multiple wives. There was no need for him, no need for survival or anything like that to have such a marriage. He simply wanted to marry a little child, so he did, and he had sex with her, and this is now the norm in Islam. So when Muslims come out and say, oh, a child marriage is bad or pedophilia is bad, they are simply adopting Western morality, Western talking points. In Islam, there is nothing wrong with child marriage. It is promoted in many Islamic countries. Or they will say that when it comes to child marriage, for example, that times were different back then. It was okay for Muhammad to marry a little girl and rape her, and it can still be done today. Muhammad Hijab is one of the famous ones who has said that pedophilia is relative. If a girl matures quickly, it is okay, it is justified to marry her and have sex with her, but he will refuse to call it child marriage because he will say that if she shows signs of growth, then she's no longer a child.
And the fact that emulating the Prophet Muhammad is the objective because they perceive him to be the perfect person. Now, the obvious is he's married a 6-year-old and then raped her at 9. That's not consummation, that's rape. He's in his 50s. Let's not beat around the bush.
Well, aside from the fact that he was, of course, a pedophile rapist, we can also find different things. So he was a pedophile, he was a rapist. We know this already. It's very well established. He also at some point expressed his opinion marrying a little toddler girl, which is, of course, goes into the pedophilia.